in peril.
You're probably too young to know, but the Empire is always in some kind of peril.
We need you to lead a team of unique men like yourself to combat this threat.
Brigadier Weed.
There is great unrest.
Yeah, you know, although League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is actually one of my favorite movies, I had to leave right after it started. I'm going to the library. I've got a lot of stuff to take care of, so I'm just working on actually taking care of some personal business right now. So, I don't know. Kind of hope to actually have something else recorded in today's video, but we'll see. By the way, a few of my videos had a dog in them. That dog will no longer be part of my videos. Oh hey, free tire. You know, there is something that I find... Shut up! Anyway, there is something I find kind of funny. I like how... I think it's funny how people assume, based off of, you know, whatever they see in one of my videos. I show you anywhere up to, I think my longest videos so far is about 80 or 90 minutes. So I only show you part of one day. I could go hang out with like 3 or 4 different people. I could go hang out with family. I could go hang out with somebody that I haven't actually mentioned in the videos. And if I say that I'm going to hang out with someone, that people automatically think that I'm going to hang out with Sean. I just think that's... There are certain people, I'm not naming names, but I just think it's kind of funny how people assume that they know my life based off of a video. Most of these videos are anywhere up to 10 to 15 minutes at most. And people think they know what goes on during my day based off of a 15-minute video or a 5-minute video or whatever. Hey, I'm vlogging here. Anyway, I just think that's kind of funny. Alright, I just saw somebody at this intersection almost drive through a stop sign, came to a screeching stop, like the tires were squealing. I saw smoke, all because they weren't paying attention. You want to know how I know they weren't paying attention? Combine the fact that they came into a stop where they had to slam on their brakes so hard the tires squealed. Combine that with the fact that they were on their cell phone. And you wonder why I got run over. You wonder why people aren't paying attention when they're driving. Most of it's because of these damn things. Cell phones. Why are they that important that you would risk your safety and the safety of everyone around you? Ooh, you got a Corvette with a loud motor. Anyway, why would you risk your safety and the safety of everyone around you just out of the fact that you just wanted to talk on the phone because it was an important call? Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. It can wait 5 minutes while you drive home. I honestly don't see why. I mean, that's why I've stopped vlogging while I was driving. That's why I've stopped, or yeah, I guess I've stopped talking on the phone while I was driving. It's because, in all honesty, people in general, people are shitty fucking drivers. So it just pisses me off that I got pulled over for going 35 in a 40 mile an hour zone. I was doing nothing wrong. I was doing nothing wrong, but I got pulled over for doing 35 in a 40. And people like that who aren't even paying attention. Nobody gives a shit about that. I would hate to have that job just because of the way people drive. Someone standing there directing traffic wouldn't be fun. Well, after the first 9 days of November, all I have is pretty much stubble for No Shave November. I just hope by the end of the month it winds up actually starting to look more like what I'm used to seeing. So, only thing I have two choices: either let it grow out or shave it off. So I'm still planning on doing No Shave November, so I still plan on letting it grow out. Here's hoping I actually get something more than just stubble by the end of November. Well, since I'm on the topic of getting hit, I was in the middle of crossing. I was just about to start crossing the last lane of this 4-lane road. Somebody, and like, just in case you couldn't tell, it's down to 1 lane in either direction. So what I'm gonna say is that somebody decides to do a partial turn and then come to a complete stop for no reason. I start walking across the street, and I almost make it across. And they decide to pull out. And basically just cutting me off. Because he wasn't paying attention. My God, people. This is why I don't like walking around. I've already been hit twice and run over by people who weren't paying attention. I don't get it. Why don't people... Like, I'm not saying I'm better than anyone else when it comes to driving. I've made my mistakes, but it's like, you're driving to get from point A to point B, and you decide to not pay attention. You don't know what the hell is going on around you? Really? I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I had somebody where this person was definitely paying attention. They got behind me as I was driving. Decided to get pissed off at me for some reason, like direct their anger at me. Starts trying to speed around me, and of course my lane of traffic speeds up, so I speed up. And they can't cut me off, so they start talking about how I shouldn't have been born. And then they decide to get behind me, follow me for a few blocks. I decide to make a turn. They turn behind me and then swerve across a double yellow line, which I don't know how it is in other countries, but where I live, a double yellow line means do not cross. And they crossed it, sped around me, and then wound up hitting the front of my car because they were pissed off. It's shit like that and the not paying attention that I was talking about earlier in the video. About the guy on the phone who slammed on his brakes. And you wonder why I'm pissed off at people when I drive. Granted, I try and stay calm because I know it's no use getting mad at somebody else who's driving. But there's still that underlying issue of people are angry at for no reason, and that person's driving with their hazards on. I didn't realize that was legal. You know, I understand I shouldn't be complaining. So, anything in this video from here on out is going to be happy. I feel like I got all the complaints off of my chest, so if I record anything else, I'll look on the brighter side and say at least I didn't get hurt. You know, whenever I see one of those, I always have to think of Austin Powers. I'll see if I can remember to put the scene in the video here.
Careful, Austin!
So we've got road construction here, and they took out a mailbox. Man, I didn't realize it was this extensive. They took out that mailbox on the other side, too. You know, I know you're there. You still make me nervous because I think you're going to chase me. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. Alright, I'll go. But don't think I'm not watching. Well, you're not going to be seeing that much more of me. It is because, well, it's 9:15 right now, and I don't really have that much more planned for tonight. I do intend to stop at one more place, but I don't intend on anything happening here, so whatever happens, happens, and, yeah, I guess, I'll figure something out. Oh, and for those of you who are wondering, which I'm sure not many of you are, but for those of you who are wondering, it is considerably colder than what it has been in the past. But then again, I don't know who here considers 55 degrees cold. But everyone's different, so I think 55 might have been the high today, if I had to guess. Ambulance. Wow. Surprise! It drove right past me when I had my camera rolling. That hasn't happened with me before. Breaking news. Should I go chase it, see what they're doing? See who got hurt? No. I'm not gonna do that. What the heck? They shut their lights off. That means they're close. Anyway. I don't know. It's just been one of those days where I went into the library to do something. I got distracted. I did start doing what I was... I did start doing what I wanted to do. I got further than I usually would have, but I just didn't do as much as I would have hoped. I need to start buckling down more. So, I don't know what the issue is, but I just need to start doing stuff. I realized something. I wound up walking 4 miles to the library today. Now I'm walking back. As soon as I get back home, that'll be 8 miles today. That'll be the most I've ever walked in one day that I've actually recorded. So, I just don't know. You know, how long it'll take me. Sorry, I'm kind of spaced on. Getting kind of tired, but I don't know how long it'll take me to get home. It took me about 2 hours, plus or minus 2 hours. You know, it took, give or take, a few minutes. It took about 2 hours for me to get to the library today. So, assuming I keep the same pace going back home, I should get home probably about 11:15 to 11:30ish. Maybe even by 11:45, but I am, well, I feel better today because I walked 4 miles so far, and then I'm walking another 4 miles home. So I just want to be able to walk faster. But of course, you know, pushing myself harder will make me go faster. So I do feel better. So I'm rambling. I'll shut up for a little bit. Next clip you see of me, if at all tonight, will be where I'm going, assuming nothing happens between now and when I actually get to where I'm going. Well, I see the ambulance over there. As soon as it zooms in here, yeah, there's the ambulance. Had its sirens on. Wonder what happened. They're parked at the pumps. I am going to check it out, because I want to figure out what happened. Plus, I could pick something up from there. I do need stuff from there, so. I didn't see an attendant here. Hope everything's okay. You know, I'm almost glad I actually wasn't there. Jeez. Some guy wound up going in, saying he was drugged, threw up on the floor, and, like, they wound up putting towels down and left some of the breathalyzer there. They wound up taking him away by the time I got there. So, jeez. Drugging people. What the hell? But, since I was there, I did pick up loud muffler. Anyway, since I was there, I don't know if I do need that. Oh, jeez, I dropped something. I did pick up it'll probably just be easier to show you what I have in my pocket. I did pick up a keychain point card thing. And you get, and this one only works at 3 BP gas stations, but, you know, every little bit helps, and you get points, and then once you accumulate so many points, you can use it to get like a free soda, like at the 50 point level, which is the cheapest. You can either get a free fountain drink, a free coffee, and then 60 points is a bakery item, and it goes up there to goes up from there to a $50 gift card. So the more you spend, the more you get. But the downside is you have to spend in order to get the rewards. Alright, now that I had that slight detour that was still on the way to where I'm going, I kind of figure I am going to actually start working towards where I was planning on going anyway, because I I was planning on making a quick stop at Target, so since that gas station was on the way home, and I stopped there. Man, they really need streetlights down here. Never really realized how dark it gets on this street because there's no streetlights. And assuming Target is on the way home, because I haven't really walked this street too often, I haven't really looked for Target too often, so I'm not even 100% sure whether I will pass the Target or not. I believe I will. I've been down here enough to think that there's a Target here, but beyond that, I'm not even 100% certain. So since it is not lit up, I am gonna wait at least until I get to Target to show you anything, if I can help it. Well, I went to Target. It should be about right behind me. But what I did was I wound up going to see if they have any of these point card things. Apparently the only thing they have is the Target card. So, I'm heading home. Although it is later than I would have hoped. 11 o'clock already. I'm just tired. I want to get home. Wow. It is... what time is it? About 12:05 a.m. I'm finally almost home. I left the library at 9. It took me 2 hours to walk there. But it took me 3 hours to get here. And I'm probably 6 or 7 blocks from home, or where I'm staying right now. So let's just say, first off, I'm sorry you can't see me right now. I don't want to turn the light on right now. I'm just too tired to do that much. I couldn't get much sleep last night, so I'm just tired. I'm hurting, and I'm almost home and I'm going to go to bed. So, I'm going to end the video here. And good night. And before I go to bed, before I end this for good, all I gotta say is I wore myself out today on purpose. I wound up walking 8 miles, which is a hell of a lot more than I've done in the past. I'm not even used to walking 1 mile. And I know I can do it, it's just I don't really do it that often. But I wound up walking 8 miles today, or at least it will be 8 miles when I get to where I'm going. When I get to where I'm going, it'll be 8 miles. And holy cow, I feel good. Feel tired, feel sore. I feel like I can get a good night's sleep tonight, which is something that I haven't been able to get a good night's sleep in a while, so I just hope I can actually sleep through the night tonight. Oh well, I'll update you tomorrow. If I decide to make a video tomorrow, I'll update you guys and how I feel.